Okay, we are live, HuddleCam HD, and getting ready for some really fun predictions on 2017. 2017 is going to be a crazy year. We all know that. But what exactly is it going to bring? Well, we've got 10 predictions, plus I'm going to fact check our predictions from 2015, and we'll see. Check us out. We are live, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun little live stream, about 3 minutes until we're going to go live. Kind of impromptu. Friday, we're taking off early tomorrow, so I didn't want to do our normal live stream there. And yeah, here we go with our top 10 video conferencing industry predictions for 2017. It's going to be fun. There we go. So we're going live, and it's going to be fun. I've got a complete list of people of our whole company made 10 predictions. We do this every year, and some of it was right, some of it was completely wrong. And then, of course, we have the predictions for 2017, and that's going to be really fun too. So I'm excited. Certainly going to be fun. It's all about video conferencing, so that should be fun. And we're just going to go ahead and lay our predictions out there, completely impromptu. Tomorrow we're probably going to do the live streaming industry, and yeah, this should be fun. Do it all live, because live streaming and live conferencing is going to be so important coming up in 2017, as we all know. Boom. Shakalaka. And we will get started very, very quickly here, very soon. There we go. Da, 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 da. Okay, just a little more time here until we go completely live for our predictions on YouTube Live is where we're streaming, and our predictions are for the video conferencing industry. So this should be quite fun. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Just a couple more minutes, 1 minute until we start, and we will get into this live streaming industry, the video conferencing industry, and what we predict. And again, this is our predictions from 2015 going into 16, and we have the prediction versus what really happened in 2015. So we're going to start with that, and then we're going to go over our predictions for 2017. So it's a fun little thing we've done every year now for the past 3 or 4 years. It's all available on our blog, and I have a link below to get to that. And it should be fun. Just in one minute, we'll get started here. You know, it's fun to look back on the year, and then it's also fun to make predictions for the next year. So this is going to be a fun little live stream. We're going to go right into it as soon as this timer goes off to 0, and we're going to get into why video conferencing is going to be changing so dramatically in the next couple years. And if you're out there and you're watching and you want to hear a little bit more about this, let us know, because we definitely want to hear your predictions, of course. And it's interesting, you know, all of the different predictions that we made. I'll breeze through the 2016 predictions, and then we'll go right to the 2017 predictions. So here we go. Just about to go live here. All right, let's go. Okay, hello everybody. Paul Richards here with HuddleCam HD, and today we are going over our predictions for the 2017 year on the video conferencing market. But we're also going to look back at what our guesses were for the 2017 market as well. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to start it off with a prediction on 2017, which is cloud-based video conferencing is here. But in 2017, we're going to see more free and freemium solutions coming out in the next few months, in my opinion. So I definitely think some free stuff's coming out. But before we get into all the predictions, let's look at our predictions from last year. So our first prediction was that YouTube Live would become a major live streaming player, and video conferencing providers will create integrations to live stream video conference calls for larger audiences to view important meetings such as town halls, webinars, and public announcements for the whole world to see. That did not happen. There was one video conferencing software provider called easymeeting.net that did introduce it, but none of the major players actually connected their system. So what we did was we said, well, this has got to happen. So we created a conference streaming guide that allows you to ingest your video conference call into a live streaming software such as Wirecast or vMix or OBS and allow you to stream your video conferences. So it can be done, but what would be really nice is if it was just built into Skype or GoToMeeting or WebEx. That did not happen. We're predicting it for 2017. Here's our next prediction here, and this was from 2015, predicting what would happen in 2016. Video conferencing providers such as Adobe Connect, GoToMeeting, WebEx, and Zoom will build out integrations for Skype for Business. That also did not happen on a whole. Zoom video conferencing did build in Skype for Business integration, which is now being, in 2017, Skype for Business will be called Skype for Teams, and it's going to look a lot more like Slack. And Cisco Spark, where it's like a team communication platform. But not too many of the traditional GoToMeetings, WebExes, and Skype built in the live streaming or the integration for Skype for Business that we were really looking for. Next, more affordable web conferencing solutions like Skype for Business and Zoom.us will gain a larger market share. GoToMeeting and WebEx will either lose market dominance or reduce their pricing. That all happened. GoToMeeting and WebEx reduced their prices significantly. They started to offer lower packages for smaller meetings, and Zoom became very popular. Skype for Business is increasing their dominance in the market. Another prediction here, we thought 4K and 5K live streaming and video conferencing would happen in 2015. 4K live streaming more possible than video conferencing. It seems overkill, yet video still did it. So in 2015, video actually introduced 5K video conferencing, while most platforms like Zoom, GoToMeeting, WebEx are still doing 720, which is considered HD. In 2015, we saw Zoom video conferencing add wireless presentation to their service as like an added benefit. And basically, I thought that was genius. We didn't see other platforms copy this approach and say wireless presentation is built into our video conference, although end users started to do this. They started to join the video conferences with their laptop and start live streaming or start wirelessly sharing using video conferencing as a wireless sharing application. Final thing here, our last prediction from 2015 going into 16, did it happen? Web conferencing was originally designed as a desktop experience, but again, Zoom leading the way here, invented a room-based solution called the Zoom Room. We guessed that other people like BlueJeans, Cisco, WebEx, GoToMeeting would soon follow in 2016. Didn't happen. Zoom's been on the lead there for about a year now, and we did find one other web conferencing service called TrueConf that did one-up the Zoom Room offering by offering it to be able to have the whole control system on any device, not just an iPad, not just an Intel NUC or a Mac Mini. They went out and said they could do it on any platform. That was a great idea. Hats off to you, TrueConf. Hats off to you, Zoom, for staying ahead of the market. So now let's look at what we're predicting for 2017. I already gave you one, which was that cloud-based video conferencing is here to stay in 2017. We're going to see more freemium stuff. Hardware-based video conferencing systems officially died in 2016. 2017 we're predicting will be the year of software-based codecs, and we predict Intel NUC will be the major winner in the new soft-codec market. Next prediction here, software is finally going to be replaced by hardware-only solutions. So what I mean by that is the software, people who are going cloud-based only or making software solutions, they're going to leverage the do-it-yourselfers, the creative installation companies to make the hardware work. So allow the end user to pick the hardware they want to buy off the shelf from Amazon or wherever they buy it, get the best price possible, and don't force your software into a hardware package. I think that's been a main theme in the industry. As live streaming goes mainstream, thousands of new use cases for video conferencing are going to pop up. One that we've seen a lot is hosting your own live talk show, just like we do on this show, and we'll start doing more of in 2017. It's going to become more popular. So new use cases for video conferencing are popping up. I saw a company called the Video Call Center at NAB New York, which allows large companies to host, to basically have a queuing system for lots of people coming in to the video conference and basically make sure that the people going live on the television broadcast or the live stream have been queued and are ready to go live. Increasing pressure from end users are going to force video conferencing companies to integrate directly with YouTube and Facebook live streaming to extend their meeting, their important meeting that they want to broadcast live. I'm hearing this from end users across the board. Video conferencing software providers are resisting a very simple integration because they don't want their expensive webinar packages to go out the door. I'm guessing it's 20 to 30 to 40% of their business are these webinar licenses, which would be rendered useless if they did live streaming. So what do? We created a guide to teach people how to live stream their video conferences. I wish it was easier. I wish it was built into the video conferencing software itself. But it is possible, and it can save you thousands of dollars over webinar packages. So that's going to, when something like that's available, it has to happen, and it will happen. It's just a matter of time. I think it's going to happen in 2017. Now, Facebook is releasing a live streaming application for PC and Mac. YouTube is replacing their Google Hangouts on Air with their super popular YouTube Live platform. Here's the question. Will YouTube also follow Facebook and create a great live streaming platform? Will it also include the ability to bring in video conferencing partners like it was with Google Hangouts on Air? That's my prediction. I believe Facebook and Google will both have their own live streaming platform that includes video conferencing. So it's not supposed to be a full video conferencing platform, but it allows you to do some basic live streaming and bring in other people in the video conference. I think that's going to happen in 2017. Also in 2017, every webinar will include some type of live streaming connection to maximize exposure. If you're seriously hosting a webinar for marketing purposes, you should be live streaming it. So we're going to see all those boring webinars that were you had to download some proprietary piece of software like GoToMeeting, WebEx, Skype, Zoom. We did the research, and people don't want to download those. They're much more likely to go to YouTube or Facebook and watch a stream and comment and still be part of the whole webinar, but not have to download some proprietary app that they have to install on their computer and then delete later. It's just a hassle. Nobody wants to do it. That's already happening, but it's going to be even more prevalent in 2017. Expensive webinar packages will decline in popularity as live streaming with simple video conferencing license will take its place. We already kind of mentioned a lot of what this is, but these expensive webinar packages have got to go. Now, there are reasons why you might want it, but the reasons to me are not compelling enough. Like they say, you want to capture leads who are coming into your webinar. You can still do that with a marketing application, a marketing platform like HubSpot or Marketo or MailChimp or a million others. So and most companies already have those. So that's not a compelling reason for me. Being able to host a Q&A inside of the video conferencing platform, the webinar platform, you can do that on YouTube and Facebook, and you're going to get way better engagement. You're going to have better organic SEO on the main video platforms where people are. Marketers have to go where people are. YouTube and Facebook are where people are. Webinar platforms are not where people are. You're forcing them to do something that's not natural. It's going against the grain. Webinar packages are out the door, out the window in 2017. Mentioned this, every webinar will include some type of live streaming connection to maximize exposure. Social media companies are going to build their own live streaming and video conferencing applications, probably with WebRTC, to make things easier. We already saw Facebook do this. Facebook, it's not released for everybody yet, but some people have it. It's an application that allows you to live stream directly to Facebook from Facebook, built by Facebook. That kind of integration first from the companies that have the masses on their side, like YouTube and Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I believe LinkedIn will have a live streaming platform as well. LinkedIn, so the four top social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. Which one of those doesn't have live streaming? LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn's going to add it. Finally, last one here, wireless technology of all kinds are going to be making installation of video conferencing products easier. We have multiple wireless USB conference phones and cameras here at HuddleCam HD. These are going to make things much easier. Wireless HDMI, wireless HD SDI. These products are going to become more and more affordable, and they're going to make the whole industry change, in my opinion. So that's what we have for you, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. That has been our 2017 predictions. Take a look at the links below. We've got some great things to offer you guys. Free courses on video conferencing, a really great guide on what to expect, and take a look at our predictions. I think it was a fun live stream. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of it, and that is all we have today. Take care, everybody.